CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. And you can't stop me, 'cause don't stop. Hey ladies, bring it hot.
BA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in Uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Today we continue on with John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend, and we have got a good one in store, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Carolina Panthers. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go from Uptown Charlotte. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They run here with Rico Dowdle. And he stopped immediately there. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down. You talk about this Rams defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass, toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
It's Young off play action. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. They'll get 34 yards there.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Young off the play fake. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big play there on the catch and run. 30 yards.
Ready.
1-yard line.
Black 40. Clock 10. Ready.
Young to throw it. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. No gain on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Come on, set. Cut.
Dowdle diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. He's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now they'll audible to something else. First run now for Kyren Williams. And he's going to ball his way forward to the 48. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At their 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, Stafford. That's complete to the tight end, Terrence Ferguson. And he's got this down to the 35. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
Hey, fly low!
Here's Stafford. This one swung out to Williams. You look at this Carolina defense. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Stay 50.
Stafford. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
250.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all this stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Hey, 180. Hey, 22. 0.
Now it's Stafford. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Set. 20. Middle. Omaha, ready, move.
Throwing is Stafford. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And now because of the sack, it's 3rd and goal from the 14.
Hey, 50. Alert. 53. Ready.
Stafford now to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And this one is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Now they have the game here followed by the open date on the calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Come on, striker. 3, 33. Yellow, white.
Now here's Young. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Red, cycle.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. So as they talk it over, we step aside. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
45.
Out of the gun, it's Young. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's brought down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
Blue striker. Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Off the play fake, Young. Got a man, that's Ligon. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready.
17-yard line.
10 black, field black. Hut.
To throw, Young. And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
A good pickup there at 22.
22 yards.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and goal.
Red, needle, blue. Ready?
Now Young. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Panthers. Xavier Legette, his 4th touchdown on the year. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Stafford. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Rams 1st down. A gain of 11. 1st down.
From the gun, here's Stafford. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll just get rid of it.
I thought at first he tried to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Stafford looks to throw again. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
The good signal calls will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Back to throw, Stafford. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down. So on fourth down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And they'll get to this and down it inside the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
It's caught at the 10. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory.
It's a gain of 52 yards. That's another
Red,
Panthers first down.
Young. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. 3 yards is the gain that time, second and goal.
4-yard line.
Red, yellow, down, set, go.
To the air once more, Young. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. And not a good time for the sack on second and goal, a loss of 6. And now it's third down. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. To throw is Stafford. This one into the hands of Thielen. He's to the 15. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Adam Thielen, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Rams get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point, a bit of an adventure, but it does make it through. And that slices the lead down to 17-10.